Hey guys, welcome to Wrestle Kingdom. Latest news: Corey Graves is frustrated with his WWE position. Kevin Nash jokes about Logan Paul. Great news for TNA. AEW and WWE going head to head against each other. Latest updates on Jade Cargill. Penta debuted to WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and so much more. Starting with Corey Graves. Corey Graves took to Twitter to vent his frustration with WWE these days. He wrote, "Imagine chasing your dream, then being told, not deciding, that you are no longer physically able to pursue your dream. Then you're dedicated your life to something dream adjacent, and being pretty awesome at it. And then, when it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, being told you are not famous enough for your own job. Just in case you have wondered where I have been." Corey Graves was recently moved to WWE NXT brand after WWE brought back Pat McAfee and paired him with Michael Cole on Raw brand. Meanwhile, Joe Tester and Wade Barrett will now be calling the action on SmackDown. This will leave Corey Graves with nowhere else to go beside WWE NXT until football season. PW Insider confirmed that Corey Graves hasn't been happy with his position within the company over the past few weeks. This led to social media posts, which you saw on Monday night. PW Insider continued, "Corey Graves knows that he is not popular as Pat McAfee or Joe Tester, and believe that's the reason he is being kept off television despite working incredibly very hard over the years to earn his spot. This is something many believes he is done and agree with, but it's simply a case of more known names and part-timers coming in and taking someone else's spot whenever they see it fit or whenever management calls on them." WWE Hall of Famer and legend JBL is set to return to WWE Monday Night Raw next week. We have several matches announced for next week's episode of WWE Monday Night Raw, including Seth Rollins facing against Drew McIntyre in a WrestleMania rematch. Additionally, The New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston will be in action. And finally, WWE Hall of Famer JBL is set to appear on the show. Tom Pestock to make GCW debut. Former WWE superstar Tom Pestock, also known as Baron Corbin, will make his GCW debut this weekend at the People's vs GCW event, which takes place from the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Kevin Nash jokes about Logan Paul. Kevin Nash recently talked to his podcast to discuss a variety of topics, including joking that Netflix didn't want Logan Paul on the debut episode of WWE Raw due to what transpired during the recent Mike Tyson vs Jake Paul fight. Great news for TNA. TNA Genesis 2025 surpassed Hard to Kill 2024 in ticket sales. PW Insider is reporting that ticket sales for the Sunday's TNA Genesis 2025 event surpassed last year's Hard to Kill pay-per-view event. At the time, TNA Hard to Kill 2024 had the biggest attendance in years and generated the highest revenue in a decade for the promotion. TNA Genesis 2025 will be held at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland, Texas, and will be available for live streaming on TNA Plus pay-per-view and Troller TV. WWE and AEW going head-to-head against each other's. AEW pay-per-view events, AEW All in Texas Double or Nothing, and also AEW Grand Slam going head-to-head against WWE SmackDown and Raw shows. Jade Cargill vs Bianca for WrestleMania. Latest updates on Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is back at WWE Performance Center for the second straight week, says PW Insider. The site's report includes many of the same details as the one they filed when Cargill was at the PC or Performance Center last week. And adds that the attack story was a way to get the WWE Women's Tag Team belt of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, while keeping them, both of them, talent strong and while prepping their creative plans for WrestleMania, especially if it involves them working against each other. WWE Backlash in Mexico this year. In a recent interview, Bad Bunny claimed that WWE Backlash will be held in Mexico this year. Insider, however, claims people they spoke to in the company says that's not the case. And now let's speak Penta. Penta debuted on WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Following a CM Punk promo segment that opened this week's episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, Penta L0, now going Just Be Penta, made his debut by facing off against Chad Gable in a winning effort. The finish came when Penta had Penta Driver to pick up to win. Following the match, Penta cut a promo thanking the fans in San Jose and also called WWE his new home. Penta's contract with AEW expired last year and became a free agent, and his brother Ray Phoenix is currently remain under AEW contract and expected to join WWE when he is free to do so. The wrestling world reacted to Penta's WWE debut. Following the show, the wrestling world took to social media to react to Penta's WWE debut. Triple H tweeted, "New era, zero fear. Ray Phoenix Matt Hardy. Mike Santana, Big E, Grayson Waller, WWE, Thunder Rosa, Swerve Strickland, his former AEW manager, AJ Francis and others tweeted a congratulations for Penta El Zero WWE debut. Backstage updates on WWE management happy with Penta's crowd reaction. Let's say WWE management was very happy with how well received Penta was. Following the show, Rey Mysterio, the legend, was interviewed and praised his good friend. He said, "I have known Penta for quite some time now, and I've always envisioned Penta's true home to be WWE. Well, he just went out there and proved to me and the whole world why he is here." Penta goes way longer than scripted on WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. PW Insider is reporting that the match and his post-match promo went way longer than initially planned. This led to something being trimmed from the other segment later in the show. And now Monday Night Raw results. CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre declared that they will enter the Royal Rumble match during a heated confrontation. Penta El Zero defeated Chad Gable. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus defeated Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental #1 Contenders match. Main event Joe made it clear he wants to take Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship when Saturday night's main event returns on January 25. Lyra Valkyria defeated Dakota Kai to become the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn defeated The Miz. Rhea Ripley celebrated winning the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley and Bayley came together to knock Nia Jax from the ring after the Irresistible Force declared for the Royal Rumble match. Damian Priest defeated Finn Balor in a street fight. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more wrestling news and wrestling content.